was to just go out there and play like this.
Yeah, it was good to get out there. Night game. We usually practice in the morning. It was good for a little change up tonight. Offense started pretty fast, so they got going pretty good. It was just good to just get back live. Had the fans out there. And, we ended pretty good, so I'm happy about how we ended.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, forcing turnovers, huge point of emphasis. Just talk about you guys' ability to do that.
We had a few turnovers tonight. We had one interception by Terrell Miller. He did a good job returning for a touchdown. We had a few forced fumbles, so we didn't really do our goal of how much we want to. But at the end of the day, we got a couple of them, so it was good. It was good to see.
Mm-hmm. How about just overall in camp? How you feel like the defense is coming along?
Oh, the defense this whole camp has been looking very solid. We've been stacking days on days. Be coming out there every day with a lot of energy. It's different than at all the camps I've been a part of. Like I said, it's my 5th year. So this has definitely been the most consistent defense that I've been on. Just the camaraderie of the defense is great this year. We all just love to go out there and compete with each other and just make each other better.
Yeah, like you said, you've been here for a while, man. You've kind of seen it all. How's it feel to come into a season like this with so many expectations?
I mean, it's great just because I know that this is the team I want to do it with. I wouldn't want to do it with any other group of guys from the 6-year seniors we have to the freshmen, offense and defense. Everybody on the team is just, there's so many great guys on the team. And I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. And I feel like we're going to do great things this year. And I believe that with all my heart and soul.
Yeah, I mean, is it a little different trying to, in the past, you guys kind of the underdog coming out, nobody really knows about you. Now everybody knows you, man. It's a little bit different. You feel anything with that?
I mean, it doesn't matter work, so we just continue to work and do that.
Played a lot of football here, man, and a lot of experience. Obviously, a big part of the team and your ability to cover people. Just talk about your role and what you think you need to do and to improve in that type of thing.
Just be the best version of myself I can be, whether that's play man coverage, whether that's to be in my zone, make young guys something they don't know what to do, get the team going when we need help. We need some energy on a camp day, get that energy going. Like I said, young guys, just being that leader that what a 5th-year senior is supposed to do, and make those plays when it's my time to make my plays and do my job.
Mm-hmm. Facing this offense every day, I mean, it has to, really help you guys get ready to play. Anybody, pretty much.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like I said, like we displayed on the field last year. As you could tell, this offense is very, very high powered. We got a whole lot of skill set on the offense, led by some great quarterbacks. And it's just a blessing to go out there with them every day and just get better and compete every day like we do.
Mm-hmm. Coming into camp, obviously run defense is something you guys kind of struggle with. What do you see as far as, I know you're a corner, but you're still everybody's part of that, stopping the run. Just kind of talk about what you see there and how you guys are going to be better in that area.
From what I've seen this camp, like I said, defense has been stacking days on top of days, and just our D-line and our linebackers is just they've been our focal point this whole camp. They've been doing what they had to do. We got so many great players on the defensive line that are just making things happen like we haven't seen before. Linebackers doing what they got to do, from the young guys to the older guys. Just everybody just can do I feel like everybody can go out there and do what we need them to do to win and to stop the run. And then as a defense, this year we've been flying around to the ball a lot more, so we don't play scared anymore. Everybody can just fly around, play, not be nervous, not worry about their assignment. Just go out there and just play, know what they're doing, and play with conviction and confidence.
Yep. Last one, just for you personally, like we said, when you started here, you guys were struggling, and now here you are. How special is it to you to come into your last year with a team this good and so much potential, things that could happen this year?
It means a lot. It means a lot. Just for my true freshman year, being 2-2 10 and change and how much of our culture has to be around that. It makes me a better person. It makes me not want to let the younger guys down. It makes me want to come to work every day and, you know, show my best, give my best effort. And it's just, like I said, I want to do for any other team. And our goal is definitely to win the MAC championship this year.
Definitely, man. Hey, all right, appreciate it. Good luck this
Appreciate
year. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Just well, how'd you think things went out there tonight?
Things went great offensively. We came out striking early, and it was just great to be out there with the fans. It was a great atmosphere, especially for just a scrimmage. So I could just imagine how they come in this season.
Yeah, no doubt. After last year, you don't take anything for granted, that type of thing.
For sure.
Just, you know, what's it like to be on this offense, man? You guys got so much this thing and hold you guys got going on here.
It's just great to be on this offense. Every day I'm just getting better, being around all these guys in the RB room. I'm having to compete every single day, being around quarterbacks like Crum and Schlee, just, you know, being field generals, wide receivers making plays, offensive line coming together and looking amazing. So I feel like this year is going to be a very special year.
Yeah, is it hard? I just asked Elvis about, you know, the expectation thing. You guys really haven't had that in the past, and all of a sudden everybody kind of knows who you are now.
Yes, sir.
We'll just talk about dealing with that. You know, it is different. It's different. It's something you have to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, last year was my first year. We went 3-1, so we were very good last year, and that's all I've been here. So I've just been seeing great things since I've been here, and I've just been getting better since I've been here. Being around everybody, and this culture is just different. Where everybody comes to work every single day with that mindset, and it's just been amazing.
What do you think as you go into the year? Like you say, there's so many things in place. What do you kind of got to look at? This is what we got to do. This is when we have to improve in this area. Anything like that going into the year?
Going into the year, I just feel like we got to complete all our expectations. We wanted an undefeated season last year, and we fell. So this season, we won a MAC championship, a New Year's Six Bowl game, and we just want to be the greatest we can be. So when we accomplish our goals this year, I feel like that's when everything's going to be complete.
Mm-hmm. First thing you got to do is camp, though, and that's a grind, man. Just talk about how that's gone and where you guys are at right now. Obviously, you got a little bit of reward tonight.
Camp's been going amazing every day. You know, wake up in the morning, you know, all like just being around my guys, you know, hang out. It's amazing. Our food, drinks, all that stuff. Just, you know, team meetings, dinner. They've been all day. So this camp, we just really got better, really came together, and I think it's just going to be a very special year the way this camp has been going.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys thought much about Texas A&M yet?
For sure. We started watching a little bit of film lately, and we're coming for them boys. We know what they bring, but we not backing down from nothing. And we're a whole new Kent State team now, so we're coming.
All right, man. How about you personally? What are your goals this year?
Personally, my goals is to win a MAC championship. I want to be one of the top backs in the country, 1,000 yards plus, hopefully, and a lot of touchdowns. That's, you know, it's going to be my freshman year, but it's going to be kind of like my sophomore year, because with those 4 games, I feel like they got a little bit of a taste of me, but I got a full season now, so I'm coming. So they're going to have to deal with me this year, and I'm going to bring problems.
All right, man. That sounds
Yes,
great. I'm
sir.
sure you will.
Thank
Good
you.
luck this year, man.
Hey,
Hey,
Alan,
Coach.
you got me?
Yep, I got you.
Okay.
How we doing?
I'm good. Good, man. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. Talk about the night, man. What a beautiful night to play football and get out there
I
and run
tell
around a
you
little bit.
what, it doesn't get much better than that in Northeast Ohio to have a little Friday night lights. Underneath the lights, a bunch of the Kent State University community coming out. It was awesome to see so many of the other, varsity teams out there with their coaches. That was really, really cool. How unified the department is becoming. To have them out supporting us was really, really neat. Just to have friends and family and just families of Northeast Ohio and the greater Kent community in the area was great. On the field in between the white lines, it was a feast or famine in a lot of different ways. Lots that we need to clean up. A little bit too sloppy for my liking, but a great night. I mean, it was a really neat environment and pretty special. Pretty fortunate to do what we do.
Just break it down a little bit. Start with your offense. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think in all three phases, Alan, it was really, really good or it was really, really bad. We were able to hit some plays downfield. We were able to sustain some drives through the run game. Too many turnovers. Our ball security is poor. Our protection at times and run throughs in the run game is obviously not what we're looking for. Too many penalties. Some playmakers that are stepping up, some young guys up front that are doing some good things, but lots to clean up. You flip it around defensively, and there's times where we're getting off the field where we start the game, and hey, there's 3 and out. It's great, and then we come out and give up a big play for a touchdown. To start another drive right away, which we can't do. And then we're getting turnovers in critical situations. To get off the field and win the game, which is also great. So just consistency there. I thought there was moments where we really came downhill and set our pads and tackled and played the right way. There's other times where we lost our gap integrity and the ball scored it out. So again, there's lots to clean up, lots to learn from. That's the beauty of these nights and the beauty of training camp. And then in special teams, just worked on a couple different phases there, a couple situational things, just far, far, far too many penalties. Really, really sloppy there. Got to get that cleaned up. As you all know, special teams is a huge piece of our success and the people that we bring to the party in that area, that phase of the game. We need to be better. It needs to be cleaner so we can give ourselves a chance to win, because especially early on, if we're not right there, that's going to have a major, major impact in the game.
Yeah, let's start with special teams. Obviously, you got to find a new kicker and punter. Where are you at there? I know your kickers both had some pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, again, kind of still going back and forth. We got 3 more days of camp here before school starts. We'll kind of iron that out as we go. Got some guys with some ability, just need guys with some consistency as well to marry that up, so we know exactly what we're going to get each time the ball hits their foot. So we'll continue to work through that as we go. Feel pretty good about the punter position, still iron out some things with the kicking spot.
Who do you feel? Who's got the upper hand at punter?
The Aussie Josh is doing some good things.
Okay. Anybody jump out at you? Offense, defense?
Without seeing the tape yet, and kind of managing everything, it'd be a little bit too early to tell.
Yeah.
Again, there was some flashes and there's some guys that showed up at the ball, but until you see the tape, a lot of those plays are usually created by someone else, to where someone does a great job getting penetration in the D line, and it creates a run through because they crush a double team or they eat up a double team, to allow a backer to run through. Shane Slattery is one guy there. He made the pick at the end when he dropped out on the pressure underneath at the end of game 1 minute situation. He's had a really productive camp. So hopefully he keeps coming along as a young guy. But got to look at the tape, got to see it, got to see, what it looks looks like from that perspective before we kind of jump to any sort of conclusions there.
I know just from talking to you, you've mentioned several guys, and a lot of the guys that you mentioned made plays early. Cephas, Polk, obviously Dustin. So you see, like you talk about consistency. You seem like you're getting some from some of the guys like that.
Yeah, they're on the higher end of it. I'm going to nitpick, and there's still things, where that we got guys, that are being lackadaisical with the ball and not getting it back to the proper officials at the end, which is killing our tempo. We got guys that aren't being disciplined with their eyes to see the signals and allowing us to go as fast as possible. So there's lots of good, but it's one of those just where I'm hard on closing that gap and minimizing the weaknesses right now. So I'll see the good and I'll be able to shine a light on that tomorrow. But right now, the things that are at the forefront of my mind are all those yellow flags, the turnovers, which is both good and bad. And, some of those unsportsmanlike penalties that will really be critical, and really be deals that don't allow ourselves to give ourselves a chance to win. And those are all the controllables, and we got to be better at those areas of the game.
Who'd you hold off tonight? It's kind of hard to tell because the numbers were kind of, not everybody's wearing their normal numbers.
Yep. Exactly right.
Yeah.
I got to keep some stuff underneath my cap, man. A&M's got 30 different analysts that are going to know who's up and who's down. I got to keep some things close to my vest.
Okay, I got you. How about this? How are you health-wise?
We're good. We've had a physical 2 weeks of camp, and we'll get healthy here where we need to be. And we're going to have great competitive depth going into this season at all positions. So I feel really good about where we're at.
Okay. You wore 54s on your helmets today. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so today was 7-year anniversary of Jason Bitsko passing away. For those who don't know the story, he was a young man, a big personality, loved life, loved people being around him. And unfortunately, 7 years ago, passed away in his sleep of natural causes. So every single year we honor him by handing out the Guardian of the 54 jersey, which was Jason's number. We did that last night to Sam Allen, and he'll be the Guardian of 54 this year, and truly embodies everything that Jason is and was, and his legacy will live on here at Kent State. So we did that last night, so that the first time we took the field with this 2021 unit, we made sure that Jason, publicly was his legacy was continued to preserved and honored. And then I thought it would be a nice touch with it being, just kind of happened to work this way on this day, that everyone recognize and acknowledge what he meant to the program, what he means to our program, and the legacy of him that still lives in our halls each and every single day. That'll never die.
Got you, Coach. You off tomorrow?
Players are off tomorrow. No physical activity tomorrow. We'll come in, we'll clean up the tape, and learn and grow and get better in the classroom tomorrow.
Yep. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It's coming.
All right.
Well, all right, Al. Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
That was good.